Residents of Calome St. David are expressing disappointment with the current government and the Grenada Housing Authority following a recent decision requiring them to pay for land they have occupied for over a decade. In 2009, the residents were handed keys to their homes and signed agreements outlining payment terms for the property. The agreement stated that after completing the required payments, residents would receive titles and deeds for their properties. However, despite some individuals fulfilling their financial obligations, successive administrations failed to honor the agreement. Now, more than 13 years later, several residents have received new offer of sale letters from the Grenada Housing Authority. The letters detailed varying land costs based on the size of each property, leaving many confused and upset. Residents say they are being pressured to sign the new agreements and meet payment deadlines. Some were advised to seek financial assistance from lending institutions in order to meet the new terms.
You pay for a house, huh? You pay for a house, but where they want the house to be? You know what I mean? The house just not like a piece of land, you know what I mean? And you have to pay how much money for it and things like that. I tell myself, that's a real problem to the poor people. This money they want, everything one time, you know what I mean? That is stress. That is real stress to the people, you know what I mean?
And I have my paper there. Some of them, when they come to them, they say they don't have no paper. They all kind of worries they're giving the people. But I got a paper, a book. And look at how it there. As somebody come out of can take it and show them. I have the book there.
I find if they want people us to pay for the land, then they should come like with a payment plan. Not just give you a deadline or something to sign a paper. And then they tell you to go in the bank and get a loan to pay for it. Because you have a lot of people who not financially stable, who probably not working. So why you going in the bank to get the loan to pay for it? Then after when you get the loan now, how you paying for it? That is the next problem again. You don't pay for it, you don't finish pay the bank will come and get your place.
Many are not taking the matter lightly and say they are prepared to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. GBN reached out to Jason Williams, General Manager of the Grenada Housing Authority, who confirmed that the agency is now offering the land for sale to residents.
The lands in Calome are vested to the Housing Authority of Grenada, and as it stands, the lands are being offered for sale by the Housing Authority of Grenada. A very modest prices are offered to the residents at $3.50 per square foot, and the residents will have a flexible payment option to pay off their lands. And as it stands, residents will be given, if residents choose to make a one-off payment, they're free to do so. However, we'll ensure that residents are able to see a flexibility in their payments. Right.
The residents are calling for transparency and fairness as they continue to seek resolution to a matter they believe was settled over a decade ago. Rena Thomas, GBN News.